All right, we're finally up and running for the stream. I apologize. The previous quarter plus will be uploaded on a full clip load later in the evening due to, I don't know, just bandwidth issues or problems with the weather pattern. It was not allowing us to connect to the internet and to the Wi-Fi. We are back on now, so you have missed an early 8-0 run for Tushka in the first quarter. They gave up the first bucket, then scored 13 straight. Full-scale substitution package. All five starters come off the floor, and halfway through the second quarter, Antlers got another jumper right in the box and a potential three-point play, missing the free throw. And substitutes now for Tushka, unable to score in about a minute and a half plus. And scratch that. All I had to say was just that they hadn't scored, and then they do score. So it is back to a 20-point lead, and I believe that's going to be the largest of the game. Prior it was 21-2. And the reach over ball just out here in front of us. And so it'll be another double turnover. We've seen that a couple of times now, back-to-back plays. So Tushka got possession, lost possession. Antlers kicks it back in. Jump shot is no good. Scrambling for the boards, gets the rebound, puts it back, no good. Tigers crash, get the rebound. They'll cross midcourt with the heaving pass. Double pass into the paint, feeds, and misses the layup. We'll have another jump ball call. This will go Antlers. That is our third jump ball of the game. Antlers has won 2 of the 3 so far. 3:30 remains here before halftime. It is our PNTV doubleheader games of the day. I'd like to thank the principal, Mr. Graham, for getting us connectivity to the Wi-Fi. It just took a while for it to work. We are back, and we will again upload the video that you've missed from the prior quarter and a minute or two. And we will have a full clip up. So it'll be uploaded through the video tab of the channel, and it'll say Antlers versus Tushka girls full clip. So if you want to go back and watch the portion of the game that you missed, just give me a couple hours, and we will have that backloaded for you and through the YouTube app. 24-4, 20-point lead. Tushka is up by 19 early in the first quarter, and then now 20 in the second. Reserves more than holding their own. Looks like we're going to have 2 more players coming in for the Tigers. So they are going to be very liberal in their substitution package here early in the first half. And so a total of 12 different Tigers have now played here by the second quarter. Good problem to have if you have a good squad and a deep bench. Bad problem if you're the opposing team and even the reserves are still extending the lead or scoring. Antlers in a 20-point deficit. Tigers cross again midcourt. Passes off top of the key, shifts. We've got an overload here outside the perimeter trying to set up a deep pass into the paint. She's going to square up. We're going to have a jump ball call once again. And so 5 jump balls early on. Crazy, kind of an inordinate number. But that's just the way that it's been. Antlers kicks it back in. And the pass trying to get across midcourt. Heaves it over in the box, misses the layup. Tigers kick it back out, and they will again head down the opposite side. 2:48 remains before halftime. PNTV doubleheader games of the day here at Tushka High School. The halftime of the boys' game, we will be doing special award presentations, another 3-point dagger. And it's the largest lead of the game for the Tigers. At the halftime of the boys' game, we will be doing 3 awards. Those will be for Miss Brindley Anderson, Camden Mack, and Mr. Shooter Boat Ride. All 3 All-State players for the fall baseball and fast pitch season. Mack and Anderson, both Bomber Award winners for being top hitters in Class A. Shooter Boat Ride, his award as well, one of our Top Gun series. And very proud of Shooter, player he's become, and an exceptional athlete. If you haven't seen him play baseball, he is definitely one of the better players in Class 2A. That pit, I don't know where that one was going, but Shaquille O'Neal would have caught that one, but anybody shorter than him would not. Lots of banners here in the gym, like the new style of player profiles that they put up for the Tigers. You can see current seasons and previous right across the wall from us, and there's another set Over on the other side, I'm not sure if they're repeat photos, but there are a set of 8 of them up on the walls in the high rafters, and then there's 2 more on the back wall, so there's a total of 10 of them in the gym. So I would assume that current players would be on the back wall by the scoreboard, and previous years maybe up in the rafters still, but you never know. Antlers with the ball. They're down 31-4, largest lead of the game. They do get the bucket to fall, and that snaps another streak for Tushka. They had been on an 8-0 run, 13-0 run, and then that one was a 10-0 run. And back now, 25-point lead, 31-6 inside of a minute to go before halftime. The conclusion of this game, we will have video highlights up. I don't know if it will allow me to upload the clips, but I'll try my best to get that working since we're on Wi-Fi. It's kind of a congested night, funky pattern in the air, expected bad weather tomorrow morning, and then the following morning. Don't know if that'll materialize into sleet, snow, or what it will be, but it's really kind of moist outside, dark sky. So we'll do our best to get the clip up of the portion that you missed in the first quarter as soon as we can. And hits the free throw. So for the first time in the game, Antlers scores back-to-back points. Layup was good. First free throw of 2. And gets the rebound stripped loose. Tigers come flying down the floor. She's already at half court. Wisely kicks it back, starts to play again, 30 seconds or so to go before halftime. 3-0 run by Antlers presently. First time in the game that they've been able to score in back-to-back touches. I believe we've now had 14 Tiger players on the floor. One appears to be back in, so that may be 13. But it has been multiple substitutions, and the Tigers absolutely steamrolling their higher class opponents. It's a 2A versus 3A matchup. A little separates them, I guess probably about 40 plus miles, give or take. Antlers crosses midcourt, 5 seconds to go. Heaves the shot and nails it. First three-pointer of the game. And we will have a 31-10 lead at the halftime. You're watching PNTV coverage here at Tushka High School.
filming?
Yeah, it's still counting down too. It's rolling.
Where? Oh. That thing's still going? It is? Hello?
Great.
Young man. It's like what happens is bow, 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 bow. It's nothing.
I want you to pretend to knock it off.
No. I was pretending I'm turning it
around.
I'm turning around so you can see me. So they can see the show.
All right, it was a huge first half for the Tushka Lady Tigers. 21-point lead at halftime. They've led by as much as 24 points and have had pretty much the lead since the get-go when it was 2-0 on the first score of the game. Nice close, though, to the first half and second quarter for Antlers. They were able to score 6 points on a layup, a free throw shot, and then a three-pointer. So they actually outscored Tushka in the last minute plus. So first time in the game that they got a three-pointer, first time in the game that they scored back-to-back with a layup and a free throw. And it is now a 23-point lead after the Tigers respond and score here to start the third quarter. We will have the special presentation for Brindley Anderson, Camden Mack, and Shooter Boatwright will be at halftime of the boys' game. This one we had a problem with connectivity and getting on the stream, so we will take the first quarter and a half that you missed, and we will do our best to try to morph a clip and get that up and ready as soon as we can tonight. All you'll have to do is just shift from the live tab, go over to the video tab, and it'll say Antlers versus Tushka Girls full clip. Into the paint, chokes off the potential pass and post-up play. It's another double turnover. This one is the steal. Throw is errant, so Antlers will resume possession. I think this happened 3 different times in the paint on the other side as well. Six 17 remains here in the third quarter. Jump shot is on its way, no good. And Tigers just not quite as sharp as they were in the first quarter, but it can be expected because they came out like absolutely just guns blazing. Just about 9 out of 10 shots that they made all were going in, and it was about as well oiled and smooth as you can get on precision and efficiency. They got a lot of turnovers, a lot of steals. It didn't really have to struggle much with second shot opportunities because they were pretty much knocking down the shot the first chance they got. Triple pass, a little bedazzling movement here. They've got them moving, shifting all over the court. Post up again. Jump shot is off the mark. Got a little bit of arm maybe and some ball. And they will head back the opposite direction. 5:08 remains. It is a 2A versus 3A matchup here at Tushka High School. Antlers loses possession again. Another steal and deal. Score it. Little pinball machine action there. Didn't know initially if it was going to go in or not. I don't know what weather is coming. I know a lot of schools are already in full-blown panic mode for Wednesday and Thursday morning. We've already had another award presentation canceled. It's got to be a record. The next time that we make the effort to award the player, it's going to be the 4th time we have said it just this year alone. And so looking more and more like schools are operating on preemptive, predictive weather patterns. Used to be when I was in school, you didn't find out you'd have had no school until you got out of bed and went and parked in front of ABC or CBS and waited for the schools to scroll. As a child, that was about the longest 15 minutes of your life. And for whatever reason, very rarely could I go back home and go to bed. It's pretty much, well, now I'm up. And the shot is good. So Tigers back up to 27 points. That should be the largest lead of the game. And they are in firm command of taking game one here early on against the Antlers Bearcats. Momentary conference among the officials. Huddled over in the corner. Looks like we'll resume with 3:45 remaining here in the third quarter. Not sure exactly why there was the delay there, but there definitely was for a moment. And Bearcats back with the ball, trying to trim this lead before the end of the third quarter like they did in the second. Unfortunately, just been unable to play consistently well all of the first and up until about the last minute in the second quarter where they went on a nice little run. Being a 6-2 run to close out the second. Jump shot just off the mark. That one's going to be hustled up. And a nice second shot opportunity there. Heads up play to turn her body backwards rather than run the risk of stepping on the line to pivot around and throw it back. 3:02 remains here in the third quarter. We're going to have 5 more Tigers back on the floor. Talk about keeping them well rested. One player will come in for Antlers. 24 heads to the bench. And I didn't quite catch if it was number 3 or number 10 that came in. Bearcats with the ball down 27. You're watching PNTV coverage, doubleheader, Class 2A versus 3A games of the day here at Tushka High School. Cross-court pass, feeds the paint, posts up, kicks it back out, top of the key, and right back over again. She's going to reset the play. Dangerous pass, but on the money. Pretty much game now being played right outside the three-point line, and it is a pass-a-palooza. Posts up in the paint, and that one has bit them multiple times. Just can't quite get the pass calibrated. One hops out of the way, swatted and stolen. And nails the three. Well, largest lead of the game now for Tushka at 30 points. So the substitution patterns are paying huge dividends. They continually are building the lead. And short of a brief respite at the end of the second quarter for Antlers, it has just been an absolute avalanche of threes and twos and stolen passes galore. Crashes the board with authority, gets the hog, and 140 plus remains in the third quarter. Tigers will cross over, dip off, and reset the play back corner. We're going to have a post up mid box, switches floor sides. He's going to drive to an isolation read, take it to the paint, just misses the one hop on the floater. We're going to have a foul call. I believe this is a non-shooting contact foul. And so 125 will remain. Tigers will kick the ball in. Another substitution for the Bearcats. 10 heads to the floor, or to the bench, 11 back on the floor. Tigers kick it back in. Resets top of the key. Really shifting a lot. High post drop, and that one turns over. Just couldn't quite get her hands on the ball. I think she may have briefly turned her head sideways and didn't quite see it coming in. Hit her basically on the backside of the hand. So a rare turnover for Tushka. Antlers with the ball with a minute to go here in the third quarter. Flicks it back. She's going to pivot, turn, and again, dangerous pass. She just about, there's a shove off. It could have been a foul call there. Nails the three, though. So she's been pretty streaky. She's had two of those and just kind of flicks her wrist. And it's not the most conventional shooting style, but very effective. Multiple passes inside now 25 seconds to go. That one could have been a danger ball, but recaps it and brings it back in. Inside of 20. Wide open, nails the three. Well, every time Antlers has made a run, Tigers have responded back and continuously do so. And that'll be your score through three. Tushka 43, Antlers 13. You're watching PNTV. All right, fourth and final quarter. Antlers with the ball, and we'll start in Bearcat territory. Jump shot once again heaved up. That one not so much. She's hit two, but just kind of off balance, kind of a flicking motion. Yep, sees her floating and crossing in the paint, has to kick it back. This one, whoo, that was close. She walked a tightrope, keeping that in play. 32 fouled there, number 24 hustling for control of the ball. We'll kick it right here in front of us with 7:22 remaining in the fourth quarter. That is the third team foul against Antlers, so that would be cause for concern. We're only 45 seconds into the fourth quarter, and that is their third foul in 45 seconds. So once we get to five in bonus rest of the game, and you'd have to think that it won't take long the rate they're going before potentially 6+ minutes of ball will be played on every time you touch someone, 2 free throws. Jump shot on its way, no good. They just corrected the scoreboard, so apparently they hadn't changed it. So correction on that, it goes from 3 to 1. Just notice that really stood out. It's like, dang, 3 fouls in 45 seconds. Another foul over the shoulder. Number 12 will get the free throws. (45-13) Tigers. Drives, goes to the hoop, misses the layup. And we are now inside of 5:30 to go before the end of the game. Tigers are going to take game one. Boys game will start approximately 10-15 minutes at the conclusion of this game. We will start working on getting highlights up. And if there's a way to merge the clips earlier when we couldn't get on the live stream, we'll do our best to do that for you as well. It may take it a while to be able to upload and splice, so we will work on that as soon as we can. Turnaround and post shot is no good. Rebound, second shot opportunity likewise falls by the wayside. Tigers with a rare instance to where they're going to get 3 cracks at a shot. They've been pretty successful at nailing it the first or second time. There goes the pass, pivots, posts up, shot is off the mark. So that is 0 for 3 on that particular touch. 4:38 remains here in the fourth and final quarter. We'll have another substitution package of 5 players for the Lady Tigers. We're going to have a substitution for the player. Number 11 heads over to the bench and back in action. And officially now halfway through the final quarter of the game. Rebound. Oh, she's just going to keep on going. Nice. I think she ended up shooting that one backwards. She got so far deep underneath the bucket that she had to kind of use a little back action on the roll. Looks like Antlers is about to put in their own substitution package as well. See 5 players, 4 players, something like that, all huddled over there by the coach. Yeah, I guess it is. It is 5. One of them is a little shorter. She is standing right by the coach, but there we are. .310 remains. It is a 47-13 ball game. Largest lead now for Tushka, 34 points. Turnaround and post-up shot is no good. Crashes the board, gets the rebound, and here comes the Lady Bearcats. We're going to have a whistle blow, so full-scale package. Wow, it's not every day you see 10 total new players come on the court. 5 for Tushka, 5 for Antlers. So 10 total new players. Every kid on the Tushka bench has played multiple times in the game. Looks like they have got 12 players on the bench. Yep. So all 17 players for the Tigers seeing action here tonight and have done so at least twice, some of them 3 or 4 times. They've been substituting pretty liberally first, second, third, and fourth quarter. 2:25 to go. Oh, she's going to get that one, backcourt cut, and scores. Nice movement. Really pump faked and froze the defender. Locked her into the box spot, stepped right around her, and easily scores. Largest lead, 36 points for Tushka. Jump shot is up and good. Teams trade buckets for only the 3rd time in the game. And she's gonna probably be upset she missed that one. However, they are going to get another shot at it. 2 more players coming in for the Tigers. Correction, just 1. And looks like we're about to have 5 new ones come in again. So the one that didn't make their way back in when the 2 were standing over there. All right. A lot of these girls, their last regular season home game. And we are back in. Minute and a half to go in the ball game. Triple pass into the paint. Best setup yet. Just closing defense speed has been exceptional tonight. Tigers have just really flummoxed the Bearcats throughout and jammed them into a lot of spots. She's going to heave another three. After hitting two, she's missed the last four. That one at least makes rim contact. We may have another opportunity here for Antlers underneath the bucket. Defensive player knocks it out, trying to swat away and get the rebound box out. 1 minute to go. And probably should have put that one up. In the paint, kicks back, drives, trying to penetrate, nothing doing. Super tight defense tonight. Really been on point. 45 seconds and less to go. And barely saw that one, but gets it in enough time to score. Tigers crack 50 on the game, and that may be the last time that they get the score for this ball game. It is going to be a resounding 36-point win for Tushka.